What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Anti-Gravity Room. As you know, Power Rangers is out this weekend. We are doing a Power Rangers Bonanza the last couple of weeks. We have Power Rangers unboxings and all kinds of Power Rangers stuff for you guys to take a look at. We have some other stuff coming this week too, so make sure to check back at the channel. Today, finally picked up the Target exclusive Power Ranger team with Goldar. As you know, in Canada, we can't get these. You have to find one in Target. The ones over the border here, because I'm close to the border, just never seem to have them. Up until about last week, they had a shit ton of them all of a sudden. So, managed to snag one of those. We're going to open them. I know we're a little bit late. We're going to get that. We also have the Legacy figures coming tomorrow. There's going to be a review up for that. So, make sure to check back for that as well. Let's get these things unboxed. And there is a look at the back of the box. Nothing to it, just a bunch of distributor information and made in China information and a picture of the 5 Rangers on the back. Alright, and there they are in all their metallic, shiny glory, all 5 Rangers from the Target exclusive pack. I have mixed feelings on these. I'll get into them in a bit. I like the look of the metallic on certain Rangers, and then certain ones I don't. Like, I'll give you a comparison later on in the video for the Red Ranger. The red almost looks like pink to me. It's so light, like a little bit darker plastic. Might have done a world of wonders for it. But I must say, it's nice to have all 5 Rangers in one place. It does come with the exact same accessories you would find in the $8 action figures or $10 action figures, depending where you live. They are also the exact same figures. So don't expect anything different. It's literally the exact same thing, just repainted into a different color. But there they are. There's the team. You got Zach, Trini, Jason, Billy, and Kim. And it comes with this neat little background here. I like that. I might use that to display them. I like the little morphing grid that it comes with, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look at the articulation of these, and then I'll show you Goldar. Alrighty, guys. So right here we have the Red Ranger. And like I said, you can see in the light here, it almost looks pink. It's like a little, it's just too bright. I don't know. Maybe if you have like a little bit of a dark wash, you could put it over it. No, I don't know. I think it would help. Just something. Maybe it's just my fluorescent lighting in here. Who knows? But much like the $8 figures, it's the exact same. You have the head, moves left to right, not up or down. You have a shoulder joint on a ball joint. And you have an elbow. No hand or forearm swivel. So that's it. Same on this side. No ab crunch and no waist swivel. You got legs on a semi-ball joint. One of those double weird things that DC does. Then it has a knee joint. Can't rotate at the thigh. Can't rotate at the boot. So the articulation on these movie figures is very limited, especially even compared to like regular Action Ranger figures, which can move at the forearm and at the boot. And then for the female figures, because they're a little bit different, so we'll just take a look at them quickly. Get Trini here. Head, left, right, all the way around. It has an easier time getting around. I guess there's not as much limitation from the helmet because their heads are a little bit slimmer. Shoulders actually can go up a little bit farther too, because their shoulder pads are a little bit spikier here at the side instead of chunky, so they can go a little bit further up. Arms all the way up. Again, no waist swivel even on the female figures, which sucks. The legs are on the same kind of weird ball joint thing, but you can get them pretty high. And then, yeah, same knee joint, no boot joint. So about the same articulation on the girls. They're just a little bit slimmer, and you can get a little bit more posability, but it's just minor. And just for a quick comparison, we'll get the light shine down on here. And we got Jason from the metallic side on the left, and Jason Red Ranger regular on the right. Like I said, they both look a little too bright, but the Red Ranger on the right, to me, just looks more appropriate. Alright, and here is Goldar from the 5-inch Target exclusive pack. He looks cool. He's pretty gold. He's not super metallic-y gold. He's almost like a translucent gold, almost like the Rangers here, but because there's no other pieces, it just kind of all blends, so he looks solid. But he's more of a translucent gold. And there's the full up and down. He still looks like melted cheese. He looks a little bit more intact. Like a lot of people are saying he's like there's like a a regular form, there's like a damaged form when he gets bigger, and that's why he's all melty cheese. But like even in this, he's melty cheesy. It's just you can't notice it as much because the figure's not as detailed, but it's not symmetrical. He's still got a fucked up face at the side here compared to this side. He's still dripping with cheese. He's not perfect condition, so I think he's just always dripping with cheese. That's just how he will look. There's a better look at the head sculpt here. It's like, again, it's half dripping with cheese. There's like a weird bird face in the side there. I can't even tell. The only thing that looks remotely the same is the little horns and headpiece there. That looks like Goldar's top of his head. But that's about the only similarity. And then as far as articulation goes, he's actually worse than the Rangers, which is it's just terrible. It's fucking Goldar. That's most of the reason people bought this pack. So it's kind of disappointing. He can move his head. That's about it. That's about it. Not all the way to the left or the right, which sucks. He's got shoulders, which can go all the way up, which is nice. He can go all the way down. So he's got ball-jointed shoulders with nothing impeding their movement, which is nice. He has the elbow joints, no forearms, no waist, no crunch. He does have the shitty, weird ball-jointed legs, but unfortunately for the legs, he does have this weird spiky piece here, which totally, that's it. It's as far as his leg will go. He cannot do much. And his knees do not bend at all. He has no knee joint, which is fucked. And the biggest gripe I have with this is, like, I could look past all of this crap. Because, again, in the end, he's supposed to, this is just a $10 price point toy or $8 price point toy that's just shoved in a $50 package. I could look past all of it. Where the fuck is his sword? Where the fuck is his goddamn sword? What the fuck? Well, you just fighting all 5 Rangers unarmed. They got their fucking plasma swords and their fucking super fists and whatever. He doesn't have shit. That's fucked up. Goldar, you deserve better. I'm sorry that Bandai and Lionsgate are treating you like melty cheese, unarmed fucking douche. But definitely need to get a sword for this guy. If you can find a sword, I would definitely, I don't even know. I would say grab like an Imagine X or something, but that's probably going to be too big. There's, you might be okay if you have the 5-inch Goldar from the 2010 line. Just throw his sword in here. It'll look badass. But you got to find something for him, even a mace, because I heard he has like a weird mace thing in the movie, so you can maybe grab an old Optimus Primal mace or something and just spray paint it gold and have it here for Goldar. But you need to get something, because no sword is the worst. Alright, so that is it for my review and unboxing of the Power Rangers Target exclusive 6-pack featuring melted cheese Goldar. All in all, pretty sweet. You might want to wait for sale, I don't know, $50, like you're paying full price. Basically, for every figure, you're just having the ability to, it's nice to have the ability to buy all 5. So if you're going to plan on getting all 5 Rangers anyways, this is definitely the way to go, because then you get a free villain to fight against. It's cool, they're in the metallic paint. I do like the melted cheese Goldar. I just wish he had his fucking sword and could bend at the knees for a little bit more posability. But it is nice to have a villain for the Rangers to kind of pose around and fight with. As you can see here, Trini's kicking him in the nuts with a crazy shadow kick here, and you know, they're doing their thing here. Zach's down on the ground having a fucking seizure or something. But they look pretty solid. Articulation wise on these figures, you know, you pay for it. They're $50 for 6 figures. If you want a little bit better articulated ones, check out the Legacy figures. They're going to be up tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. So make sure to hit that up. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you go see that Power Rangers movie. And for everything Power Rangers, stick here at the Anti-Gravity Room. Take care.